Hello, my name is Saad and I'm from Morocco, the country of beautiful landscapes, the country of hospitable people, and the country of diverse cultures. I've been born and raised here in a city called Saleh, which is a neighbor city of the capital of Morocco, Rabat. I've been born and raised in a family of 4 with 1 younger brother. Since my young age, I was interested in many other activities, such as sports. I was practicing Aikido, tennis, karate, and finally basketball. When it comes to basketball, it was always my biggest passion. I've always dreamed to become a professional basketball player, and I've practiced basketball for 7 years in my city's basketball team. This sport has taught me a lot of things, a lot of values that I still carry on with me until now, such as discipline, resilience, strength, passion, and fair play. Unfortunately, I couldn't finish my career in basketball because at a certain moment I had to choose between finishing my studies and playing basketball. That's why I chose to go to the National School of Trade and Management in Kenitra, where I studied 5 years and I got my master's degree in marketing and trade. Throughout these 5 years, I was able to discover AIESEC, an organization that changed my perspective about many things, about my passions, my ambitions, and what I want to achieve in life. Throughout this experience in AIESEC, I've been member, team leader, and NST in marketing, OGV, OGT, and TM. These experiences have allowed me to look further and strive for new opportunities, and that's why I stood up to become the LCP marketing of AIESEC Rabat, my home entity. Then, only 6 months after, I looked further and I wanted to continue my impact, and I wanted to continue serving my home entity and developing the leader within me. And that's why I stood up to become the leader and the president of AIESEC Rabat only 6 months after. Now in the year 2016, alongside with my EB team, the people to whom I owe a lot of what I became today, and after the experience, we have been able to impact more than 450 lives in 1 year, growing by 250 absolute exchanges. That's why I decided to step up again and apply to become the MCP of AIESEC for Morocco for the term 17-18, which is the position that I'm holding currently, holding myself accountable, leading a network of 800 people and 11 MCVPs and 13 LCPs that are striving on a daily basis to become a leadership reference in the country by impacting and putting more life changing experiences, more leadership development experiences in the country to serve our country, to serve our youth. I really believe in the power of questions, and I genuinely believe that every single massive transformation that happens nowadays around us in the world is coming from a simple place of asking the right questions and the most uncomfortable questions that we can ask to ourselves. When I thought about it, I asked myself 2 questions before applying to AIESEC International. The first one is, why do I want to continue in AIESEC? Why do I want to join AIESEC International? And then the second one, what would be my unique added value? The first thing that I thought about when I asked myself why I want to join AIESEC International is simply because when I think of the simple, incredible experience that we can give to one person, to one young person in the world, and when I link it with our BHAC, engaging and developing every young person in the world, I see that there's still a lot of things to be done. And when I imagine that it's happening with our BHAC being a reality, it's something that gives me goosebumps. It's something that makes me want to continue and makes me want to give more. And I feel that I didn't give enough to make this happen, because at the end of the day, it's the thing that excites me the more about this organization. It's the thing that keeps me working day to day to contribute as much as I can to getting closer to there. And the second thing, my added value, I believe that I'm a person that believes in the power of innovation and the power of asking questions and answering the right answers. I'm someone that can bring an added value when it comes to ideations and when it comes to innovation and when it comes to having the right answers while combining the trends happening around the world, combining innovation happening around the world, how the world is, how is the world moving, and not limiting ourselves to what we're doing in AIESEC. When we put all of this together, when we add our AIESEC experience to it, I think by then we'll be able to find the right answers for the right questions that we have asked to ourselves. And I think this is a quality that the network generally next year needs to have if we want to move forward and if we want to think differently and be able to move faster before being disrupted. A psychotic movement for us as an organization is mainly our ability to put to ourselves fixation points that are going to drive us directly to where we want to get as an organization, and how are we moving between them. What is the pace by which we move between different fixation points? Because when I think about the organization, I see that sometimes we are putting focus on things that are not going to drive us forward to where we want to get. Sometimes we lose so much time in things that do not matter for our why, and things that do not matter for why are we existing as an organization. So for me, it's about putting the right focuses and giving the right focus to the right people and being able to move in a faster way, because at the end of the day, the world is not going to wait for us to make a change. The world is not going to make for us to move faster, because other organizations will, our competitors will, and by then it will be too late for us to aspire to engage and develop every young person in the world, because there might be someone else who did it before us.